Welcome back to my channel, if I can even say that, because currently I have like 2 videos. But I am going to do my hair. So specifically I'm going to be doing my hair when you see it in pictures, when it's like curled. It's not very hard to do. It's pretty natural look. It lasts me actually a week. For those of you who don't know, I only wash my hair once a week. So if you have more questions about that or want me to do a video on that, comment below. So I'm going to show you how I do my hair. So obviously I just showered. I'm not going to show you how I do that, but I showered and then I usually put it up to dry in this little towelette thing that I got from Aldi. Aldi for the win. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my hair down, and then usually I don't want it too wet because if it's like really wet, it takes forever to dry. So another question I get asked a ton is what products I use in my hair. For this step I use Pureology Smooth Perfection Lightweight Smoothing Lotion. I just take like 2 pumps of this and work it through my hair. Now that I've done that, I'm going to brush my hair out. So now the part that helps my routine so much, this cuts down like, because I have the thickest hair ever. It's so thick, and so to sit and curl my hair fully either takes like literally an hour and a half or 2 hours, which is not what I want to do. And I usually end up looking like a poodle because you just can't curl all this short hair and have it just look natural. So this is the only way that I know how to do it. So basically I have this little container full of bobby pins because you can just never have too many of them. And I start usually on this side, and I take like a chunk of hair, usually like this thick, and I twist it. Twist it back, and then I usually like pull a little bit right here, and then you just pin it in the back so it stays. And whatever works best for you, if you want them to be smaller curls or bigger ones, you can make your size. The ones in front are the ones that really seem to show, make the biggest difference. I don't like, I mean I care about the back, but not as much because, you know, either pictures or when people look at you and see you for the first time, they're gonna see what's in front. So I focus on that more so because that's what I can see too. So, with the front ones, they're usually larger chunks, so you usually need to pin them in more than one spot. So I pin them in the back, and then sometimes I pin them like right here. Okay, so then from down here, you just take more sections, like this section right here, twist, pin, twist, pin. I twist away from my face. That's the way I like the curls to lie. If you want to do every other one, go for it. Experiment. This took me a long time to like. I would get really impatient and I would take them out before they were dry and then they wouldn't curl. So that's another thing I would say is make sure they're dry. I usually do this before I go to bed because I don't like to shower in the morning. So I usually shower at night, and I'll do this before I go to sleep. And then I usually, sometimes I wake up and they are dry, and then I can take them out and then do the rest of my routine, which I'll show you. But I've been finding that I like sometimes how this looks, and I'll have like a whole day where I just have my hair up, and it does help my hair extend, like my hair life extend longer, because my hair gets oily faster when I'm touching it. So if it's up, I don't touch it, and usually it can sometimes go even longer than a week. Because it really does dry like down how you put it. So if I want volume, which I do, then I'm going to make sure I create volume now, because it's like you can go in later, but it's a lot harder. I recommend keeping bobby pins on you throughout the day if one of these like falls out, or especially if you wake up in the middle of the night, or something like that. Like I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night a lot of times, and sometimes they'll fall out, or they'll come partially undone or something, and you just want to pin them back in place, because it really does help a ton for them to stay in place. So that is the first portion. I will come back in a day or two, depending on how fast it takes to dry. Maybe tomorrow morning, we'll see. And I will show you the rest of my routine. Alright, so it has been all night, and then it's been like half of the next day. And my hair is pretty much dry. I mean, on the outside it's definitely dry, but sometimes you have to like feel like underneath if it's dry, and it feels pretty dry. So I'm going to take all the bobby pins out and let the curls down. Now they're all these weird little ringlets, and you're just going to want to pull them apart, but kind of make sure they stay in their curl, kind of. Yeah, this side looks pretty good. I'm still gonna do some curls, but not too many. This side, however, there's some straighter pieces that need to be. By the way, I'm looking at this like mirror behind you guys. Still figuring out this whole video taping thing. So I use to curl my hair is a straightener. I have this straightener from TJ Maxx. What I do is same with curling. I curl away from the face. So a lot of hairstylists that I know will curl like every other, like one away from the face and then one like towards, so that you have, it doesn't all like blend together. However, I go all the same direction, so I go away from the face. And if you guys don't know how to curl your hair with a straightener, that's probably a whole nother video. One that I probably am not best to teach you, so I will link below a video on how to straighten or use a straightener to curl your hair. For this, I'm just very straightforwardly teaching you what I do. You can always go back and retouch pieces that you don't like as much. When it comes to the back of your hair, you can look in the mirror, you can figure out how you want it to look. I mean, it's going to be like curled more to the lower, so if you just want to create like volume in the back, go for it. I am not going to spend too much time. I curled it a little bit, but for the most part it's fine. So this is like almost done. I feel like I like a little bit more volume right here, so I take the like top portion and I curl it like down right here to create a little bit of a bump. It's a little bit much. And then I like to do it a little lower too, so there's just more of a volume. And then same with here, do that to create the effect. You can always play around with your hair. I have crazy thick hair, so I need to really make sure my volume is like where I want it to be. Otherwise it goes all mushroom on, it goes all mushroom on me. So then, which I get asked this question all the time, is what product I use in my hair. So I use one for like smoothing, and then I use the Batiste dry shampoo. So I actually take that right after it's like clean and spritz it, mainly for volume, but also for the longevity of my hair. I don't wash my hair super often, so I find that if I spray some dry shampoo, it lasts longer. Start soaking up that oil now. Alright, and then lastly, I use my Triple Take 32 hairspray from Redken. This stuff is amazing. I feel like it makes the curls last forever. And then also, it's not like crunchy. I mean, it can be if you put a lot in, but for my thick hair girls or like shoulder length girls, this works so good. This looks natural on me. Well, not natural. What am I talking about? This doesn't look like afro on me is what I mean. So it just works good. You can go out casual, you can go out nice. Also during my week routine, partway through the week, I usually let it sit like this for about 2 days, and then I'll brush it out, and the curls all like mesh together and look very simple and soft, and yeah, so this is how I create my everyday curls. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial on how to curl your hair for medium, thick hair. I'm just super thankful for you guys being here. If you don't mind, subscribe to my channel and give this a thumbs up. I just want to see if this is the type of videos that you guys like. I'm very new to all of this and excited to learn more, so if you have any tips or ideas for me, just leave them in the comments below. I hope you're having a great day, guys, and God bless.